本局分路中路。
我方禁用英雄。 轮到敌方禁用英雄，请选择你的英雄。
无敌，正是我所选择的。
我方挑选英雄。我方挑选英雄。 还剩5秒。敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。
赛出风格，全军出击！
浪迹天下，未尝一败。飞花
First blood，
光明斩。
An enemy has been slain.
太无敌而找不到对手，也是种无敌的忧伤。嘿！
An enemy has been slain.
空明斩，2千化1，破！结束。
You have been slain. An enemy has
修
been
行之路
slain.
永无止境。引步，破空卫星，斩！
An enemy has been slain.
万浪踏岩，斩！结束。 轰鸣斩！减速！战夜飞花！影步！
An ally has been slain.
我的。
减速！影步！减速！断浪踏岩！
主宰暴君降临，防御塔护盾消失，弩车出击。
An ally has been slain.
在非人的领域，一样无敌。
Your turret has been destroyed.
轰鸣斩！浪迹天下，未尝一败。斩！破！ 想挑战的排好队，一个一个来。战夜飞花！轰鸣斩！
You have been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
置之死地。
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
影步，二仙化影，
Enemy killing spree.
斩！嘿，嘿，嘿，轰鸣斩！减速！破空卫星！嘿，斩！破！
发起进攻！
爱无敌而找不到对手，也是种无敌的忧伤。
An enemy has been slain.
轰鸣斩！修行之路，永无止境。
Turret has been destroyed.
减速！超 朝一个方向走下去，便总有相见的那天。
Enemy rampage. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
影步，战夜飞花，破空卫星。神速，万浪踏岩。嘿，呀，嘿，嘿。 想挑战的排好队，一个一个来。
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
没有一往无前的觉悟，就不配我走这通灵的道。影步，
You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret. Rampage. An ally has been slain.
成一败。不是的灵魂，可是比心脏更重要。
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击，
神速，
主宰暴君获得强化，炮车出击。
Rampage.
万浪踏岩。
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
朝一个方向走下去，便总有相见的那天。2021，空明
We
子。
have slain an enemy.
战夜飞花。
Your team has destroyed a turret.
想
Your
挑
team
战排
has
好队，
destroyed a turret. Shut down. Killing spree.
今日。
Fabulous. Your team has destroyed a turret.
也同
An enemy has been slain.
太无敌而找不到对手，也是种无敌的忧伤。影步，空明斩。
Your turret has been destroyed. Unstoppable.
空卫星。
An ally has been slain.
朝一个方向走下去，便总有相见的那天。 空明斩，
Rampage.
在下无敌了。想挑战的排好队，一个一个来。
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Godlike.
修行之路，有
追击敌方，朵利亚。
进攻标记点，
空明斩，
Your team has destroyed a turret. Legendary.
结束。
Victory.
无敌，正是我所选择的道路。
用头脑而不是武力。
本局分路对抗路，轮到敌方禁用英雄。我方禁用英雄。请选择你的英雄。我方挑选英雄。请选择你的英雄。
敢的意志胜于钢铁之躯。
还剩5秒。敌军还有5秒到达战场，请做好准备。全军出击！
寄望审判干嘛？雷电会劈倒高塔。
上！多谢。
做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。放弃就等同失败。
开始撤退。
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been
开始撤退。
slain. An ally has been slain.
开始撤退。
真理并不
开始撤退
掌握在多数人手中。 那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。
主宰暴君降临，防御塔护盾消失，弩车出击，
就等同失败。
请求集合。
哎呦喂！
猥琐发育，别浪。发起进攻。
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
真理
收到
并不掌握在多数人手中。
Man boss.
放弃就等同失败。
开始撤退。敌人消失。收到。
做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。
Have been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
希望审判干嘛？雷电会劈倒高塔。
请求集合。草里有人，小心！草里有人，小心！
迄今所有人生都大写着失败，但不妨碍我继续向前。
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
希望审判干嘛？雷电会劈倒高塔。
An ally has been slain.
做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。
优先推塔，
希望审判干嘛？
开始撤退。
雷电会劈倒高塔。
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. You have been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
失败。
Your turret has been destroyed.
真理并不掌握在多数人手中。
好，我可不是有人付出床上东西的。
正在前往支援，多观察小地图。
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill. You have been slain.
开始撤退。
Your turret has been destroyed.
主宰暴君获得强化，炮车出击，
优先推塔。
Your turret has been destroyed.
清理兵线，从标记点撤
所有
退。
人生都大写着失败，但
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
真理并不掌握在多数人手中。
清理兵线，优先推塔。开始撤退。
Enemy rampage. Shut down. An ally has been slain. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill. Your turret has been destroyed.
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。
Your turret has been destroyed.
希望审判干嘛？雷电会踢到高塔。放弃就等同失败。希望审判干嘛？雷电踢到高塔。
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Double kill. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Double kill.
做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。
清理兵线，清理兵线，发起进攻。 优先推塔。请求集合。
真理
进攻标记
并不
点
掌握在多数人手中。
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。
多观察小地图。
放弃就等同失败。
我方高地防御塔正
清
在被攻击。
理兵线。
雷电
集合
会踢到高
进
塔。
攻主宰。 开始撤退。开始撤退。
做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
我方高地防御塔
Enemy
正在被
killing
攻击。
spree. Enemy double kill.
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。
Enemy rampage.
我方高地防御塔正在被攻击。
Your turret has been destroyed.
希望审判干嘛？
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
我方水晶正在被攻击。
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain. You have
我方高
slain
地
an
防御塔
enemy.
正在被攻击。
真理并不掌握在多数人手中。
Your turret has been destroyed.
“做那个挑战风车的傻子，鲁莽也比怯懦更接近勇敢。 迄今所有人生都大写着失败，吸血笑颜。
Killing spree. Double kill.
发起进攻。
Your team has destroyed a turret.
集合，进攻暴君。
Shut down. Double kill.
开始撤退，
You have slain an enemy.
开始撤
Your
退，
team has destroyed a turret. You have been slain. An ally has been slain.
我方水晶正在
An
被攻击。
ally has been slain. Ace. Defeat.
Zach, we got a treat here. It is an unbelievable elimination series to kick things off. I did not expect to see these two teams in the lower bracket, but here we are. How excited are you for this one?
I'm really excited because you could swap any of these upper bracket, lower bracket teams, and they would make sense as a grand final. So every single series from now on is going to be insanely hyped. They could be the champions of the tournament. The strategies we see now could carry all the way to the end. So I am very excited to see what goes on in this game.
And the first time we've seen the Alchemist here at this main event, and to be honest, we did not have a lot of high hopes in this hero in some previous tournaments. The stats were not looking super great, but this is definitely a comfort pick for the side of Falcons. And I hope that they've done some experimenting, right? You know, with the API data being hidden, maybe they've cooked up something new. I'd like to see that and hope that that's the case. But an overall really good draft from BetBoom as well.
Yeah, I think we've seen a similar draft before, this Crystal Maiden Caudal combo. It's so much mana for your team, and then it's a sniper, and that's kind of strange. You know, usually you see the Storms, the Tinies, the Embers, banned out or stolen by Falcons this time. I've got my eyes on the arrow. I think he is going to absolutely pop off. Shout out, this is me thonking. That's the emote right there. What's going to happen here? Beastmaster has so much mana. He's going to have so many stacks. He's going to throw his axes everywhere. He's going to farm up the Ags. And that's going to bring the tempo against the Alchemist. I don't know if he's going to have time to farm.
That's so cool your family's here. I got to just say, that's so sick. I'm happy they could make it.
Trying to embarrass me out there.
No, just trying to
embarrass myself right here.
Yeah, it's like trying to embarrass them. You know, that's probably more important. Crit bottom lane, taking a lot of damage, but we'll just TP back up towards the top side. So that's going to be a long walk back to the lane, though, now that I think about it. Like, he TP'd all the way home. I thought maybe he's TPing to a tower, but that will be a long time you're leaving the Tidehunter alone in the lane.
Yeah, fortunately, it is a Tidehunter who is one of the most stable offlaners, and he might actually benefit from this, because when you get to pick up a couple extra levels, right, you actually become even tankier, especially versus Wraith King, who, if you use the skeletons, it's a lot of little damage, which is exactly what Kraken Shell can protect you from, though you usually wait a couple levels to get it, like level 4. But we'll see if he wants to pick it early versus this Wraith King.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I'm always curious to see what people want to do on the Tidehunter. Now, this one, we're not seeing the Kraken Swell. All right, that was an option we've seen some people opt for, but this game will... Oh, wait, is it Kraken Swell?
Yeah, this one's Kraken.
Oh, it is Kraken Swell.
Because he wants to protect himself
you're right,
from
you're
the
right.
boys.
You're right. Oh, and a little bit of a pause. Okay, hold up. Let me hear from Raleigh really quick. How are you guys feeling today? All right, I want to play a little game with you all. All right, on the count of 3, I want you to shout your favorite hero, okay? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not bad. Can we get security to remove all of the people that said Shadow Shaman, please? That would be fantastic. Thank you.
Shadow Shaman was a great hero.
Who would you pick? Who do you want removed, Zach?
I don't know.
All right, we'll come back to that
think
one
on
later.
that.
Yeah, we'll come back. As we go back into the game here, mid lane is, of course, going to be Sniper versus Ember. A little bit of a rough lane for Ember Spirit. And one of the things I like to highlight, you know, both of these teams like to play around the mid lane, enable them. I think that's why we saw the early pick for the Ember Spirit of Quinn, which actually really nice pressure here with the chains, but we've seen him really pop off on these types of heroes before, especially when he has a good start and kind of just snowball the game away. Now, you don't really get that with a Sniper, so I am curious how BetBoom plan to kind of build their momentum as we get into the mid game.
Yeah, we usually see the very mobile heroes who only need level 6 and suddenly can make plays, especially when you have the Crystal Maiden and the Coddle. Sniper, not really that type of hero. So maybe the goal is that he will shut down the Ember, because you were saying, you know, both teams want to do it. And if Ember just doesn't have a great game because he's having a rough time, then, you know, they can't play around it. And it's a stand-in effect. You know, you're the full team, so you're feeling a bit more comfortable. You could also rotate him around with a recall, right? Maybe we don't think of Sniper as a highly active hero, but if you're just it's really tough to walk around.
Yeah, we'll see. I actually didn't really consider the fact that Coddle, you know, that's something that this team has had. Let's be real. This is the best Coddle team in the world. We've seen Save absolutely orchestrate games just like a master composer, putting everything on his back, carrying his team around everywhere they need to be. And we'll keep our eyes on that as we get further into the game, but I think you kind of have to pick and choose the poison playing against BetBoom. Like, do you want him to have the Ringmaster, the Coddle, even the Muerta is something that we've seen him play a ton, but this game it will be that Keeper of the Light, and he is insanely talented on it.
Yeah, I think he'll just end up choosing to go with the Beastmaster this game, because there's nothing says it has to be the mid laner. You can play around whoever, and Beastmaster is such a fast-paced hero. Quinn doing all right for himself so far. He should hit level 6 at a decent time at this pace, and that's where he'll start to move around the map, because you do have to make space for this Alchemist. It's not found as much success lately. The idea is still there, but you know, we used to look at the net worth and see Alchemist 1,000, 2,000 ahead at 10 minutes, and now it's never really that different. I think he got nerfed too much and just never has as strong of a start. But
the map changes also hurt a lot.
Clearly, if you believe in yourself as a team, right, you're like, we're going to give him a good start. We're going to be fine. You can still go for the comfort picks like the Alchemist.
Okay, so Alk, I just was looking, I was like, he's not finding anything in this top lane. His net worth just more than doubled, so I'm guessing he cleared a stack behind the tower or something, because he was sitting at like 8 or 9 CS in the lane, so Snake King trying to salvage what is a pretty rough lane with the Coddle Beastmaster, the constant axe spam, the boars, stuff that you're just not great at dealing with. Like Ancient Apparition, not a super strong lane hero, but once we see that level 6 come out, that's when we're going to be seeing Falcons start to get a lot more active and finding these openings. You know, pointed out in the panel, you love to have these kind of stun heroes with the with the AA pairing, so that's why they go for something like an Alchemist here.
AA is also great at stacking. He did one right there off screen, so that's some of the farm that Alchemist is going to. If you aren't having the most fun in the lane, getting hit by Illuminate spams, which maybe Save's coming to steal some stacks. I mean, you can't steal them right now, but you'll set up. You know they're here.
He's just casually walking by like, oh, okay, I'm in vision, but what are they going to do? Bottom lane, Amar getting left alone quite a bit, which is kind of the Tidehunter experience, right? This is just kind of typical. And there's a lot of stacks being made in the triangles as well. So Falcon's really prioritizing the jungle farm at the moment. When you have an Alchemist, you kind of have to. This is not a hero that, you know, can really be on even footing with the enemy team's carries. It needs to be ahead, and you need to snowball off of that advantage.
6-minute rune about to spawn. It looks like BetBoom is here first. I don't think Quinn's got a chance at getting this.
No, no way. Not without that Remnant. So level 6, just a regen picked up here off the Sniper.
It's not really that important for him, especially when he has a Coddle and Crystal Maiden on his team, but it's very annoying for Quinn to not have that rune, which is really good for any of the Spirit heroes.
Yeah, we'll get his 6, Remnant back to the base, refill that bottle. Overall, fairly like passive start to some of these lanes. Like, if you're the Sniper team, you're kind of just hoping no one rotates into the mid lane on your Sniper. But because Falcons is prioritizing the jungle so heavily, we're not seeing that kind of pressure being applied.
Yeah, I also don't think you could have done
level
too
6.
much at the start. I mean, these are all tanky cores or long range, like in the case of Sniper, so he's just far back. But now that Quinn has level 6, and he doesn't have a rune, but I think he's ready to start moving around if he sees an opportunity. But then where do you go, right? Alchemist is happy to farm. The Tidehunter is happy to just do his own thing.
All right, I gotta ask if we can get the stack counters, because I am seeing stacks being made like an absurd amount. Like yeah, oh my god.
15 stacks. We are 7 minutes in. That's actually pretty crazy.
When you have heroes who can double stack so reliably, right, in the Muerta and the Ancient Apparition, like I just saw them double stack again in the jungle that Skitter's cleaning up right now. They've placed some early vision to try and stop this, and Miro is here on the Beastmaster, just threatening him, right? He's got Roar available, but doesn't really want to commit it. It's mostly just about slowing down this Alchemist at this point.
Yeah, fortunately, you do have heroes that can steal stacks. The trouble is having to go invade into the enemy's half of the map, and that's when the Ember might rotate in, and suddenly you're outnumbered deep in enemy territory. Oh my goodness, so many stacks actually.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
All right, this is how you get your Alga really strong. Okay, he's struggling a little. He usually doesn't do this many stacks so early.
Salve, Lotus, Wand, you know, Skitter playing right at the edge, but he'll be fine. It's worth it, you know. He's investing in his future.
Snaking will get a lot of levels in the meantime. I mean, Ancient Apparition, ever since they put AoE damage on the Ice Vortex, he's not bad at holding the lanes, and we've seen how impactful Ice Blast can be. Several stuns on his team to set it up, so they could use that to get some of these kills on these high regen heroes like the Beastmaster with the Ags, the Illuminate spam when he's in his ultimate form. And they'll have that online nice and early.
The Tidehunter is, like, Amar's being super efficient as well. This is not the first time we've seen him dragging this wave in the bottom side to a creep camp in the jungle to farm it up. And like you said, they're able to just kind of soak what XP they can get out of snaking as well on this Ancient Apparition. Overall, I think things are going okay for Falcons, but we are going to have to see them ramp up the pressure with these first items out of the Alchemist. Like the Radiance Blink timing is going to be essential. Maybe he goes BKB instead early. And then depending on what Quinn builds, like this is a team that's going to have to start bringing it to Bed Boom soon. Top side. This might be our first blood. Blood Grenade is out. Miro trying to close the gap. The slow is coming in from... Oh my god, still nothing that they can find. He just walks away.
There's actually a farming pact. No fighting until 10 minutes.
Yeah, little did I know. There was some all chat actually in the lobby. You know, they were saying, Miro, please go easy in lane. He said no mercy, but maybe finally we'll see a rotation from Quinn as well as GPK here to the top side. Now you do have Ravage. There's the Roar. They want to get this up. Deadshot off the mark actually, and there it is. First blood into the Tidehunter as Katomi taking a ton of damage here from the Ember Spirit, but Pure, he's in deep on the backside, comes through that Twin Gate, looking to help set up for a follow-up. Snaking very low, one more auto attack should do it, and the boys will find the kill instead. So 2 dead on Falcons, and a tier 1 tower now being threatened as well. Good rotation, finally coming in from Bet Boom.
Bringing everyone in to win the first fight of the game.
10 minutes,
Had to wait till 10 minutes for the first 2 kills.
Oh, the stacks on the Ancient camp, that actually hurts a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly why they wanted to bring so many heroes here. You get the tower, you get these Ancients. When you spend the time to stack, it's going to be good for your team.
You need to take
But
them.
you need to take them. And if it gets stolen, you've invested all this time that now has benefited the enemy team. So that is a huge play from Bet Boom. The Alchemist, like, this is kind of what I mean, right? Yeah, he's top net worth. 6,000, that's pretty good. There's a Beastmaster at 5,300. You know, I mean, it's not as big of a difference as we used to see in the past.
I'm always way more afraid of a farmed Beastmaster as we head into like mid, especially late game. Like this hero feels so dominant from then on if he has a really good start. And so we'll see if they can transition that, right? Like he's still got to get his Aghanim Scepter, still needs his Blink Dagger, BKB. Like he's still far away, but Miro, that Ags should be done at a pretty good time. He's about 1,100 gold away. Smoke up here though from Falcons in the mid lane. Gonna make a rotation maybe into that triangle. Finding Miro would be absolutely perfect, but
Have Ice Blast.
they just need the chain set up. There's just too many creeps, and it hits the boars instead. That is an unlucky roll there for the side of Falcons, as Miro's just gonna walk back to the lane.
It's a great idea. They stole your stacks, maybe you can steal theirs, but yeah, like you said, when there's actually so many creeps, it's difficult to lane the chain.
Okay, there they get it. This time into the mid lane. Deadshot on the mark as well. Blood Grenade, just everything to try and chip him down. The Cold Feet will not proc, so GPK with a tip, the TP home. He's going to be fine.
Is that
the
TP bottom?
Yeah, never mind. He does TP in bottom. They want to put the pressure here. Amar can't get out of this one, has a Ravage, but does not want to commit it, and the Tidehunter will die for the second time. Huge play call from BetBoom once again.
I mean, you're not expecting that. You see the sniper, you know you didn't kill him, but he fell really low. You're not expecting another play to break out, immediately bottom with that rotation. And then watch, this is Save bringing the sniper top. He was mid, he's bottom, he's top, all within a minute. This is the power of recall. They're looking for the Alchemist.
Yeah, they're not going to stop playing aggressive. They know they have to slow this hero down, and so far they're doing it, right? The Ember not having a great game from mid, that was kind of expected into this matchup. They're going to bring, I think, Crystal Maiden. Yeah, so they actually recall Crystal Maiden as well. They really want Quinn here in the mid lane. They're going to force it. He gets the Remnant, but he's going to go way too close. The Roar comes out, and BetBoom once again find their target. Beautiful map movements from them.
A really nice play to bait out the Sleight of Fist with the Sniper ult, and then you knew where his Remnant was, so they just go wait by it, make sure they land the Root and the Roar. Very straightforward kill for them. Falcons, they're waiting for the Radiance, which I think is done, and then the Blink is next. Once you have the Radiance, your farm speed goes up a lot, so probably in about another minute or two, he'll have the Blink. I think with that, you have to try to take a fight. We haven't really seen them be able to orchestrate a play. They've tried a little bit, but it hasn't found much success. You've got Ravage. When you have Radiance Blink, you need to find a fight. Alchemist is supposed to be an early game hero.
You know, it's supposed to, but that's been the problem with it. That's why we haven't really seen it picked a lot in this event, right? This hero is very feast or famine. If he doesn't completely snowball, it can feel very weak into someone like a Beastmaster or a Sniper who just, yeah, they may have like 3,000, 4,000 less gold, but they just do way more with it.
Getting tickled. Ho ho, haha.
It never gets old. He's going to be building a typical Vlad's here on that Tidehunter bottom lane. Pure, they really want to force his ult. He's got the armlet, so that will get the reincarnation. He can level it here.
Can't really pressure the towers all too much on Falcons unless you win a huge fight, because otherwise the Caudal Illuminate spam, Shrapnel from far back, Axe spam, there's so many heroes that can slow down your tower push. So you're going to need to win a big fight around Ravage, which the timing might line up. Maybe you can bring a fight down here, take the tower, take the Tormentor all at once, a huge power play.
Yeah, I think
Blink is being delivered onto the Alchemist.
Okay. So we'll see if he gets active with the Blink and the Radiance, whether or not that'll happen, or if we're going to farm towards that BKB. We'll find out. But bottom lane, they are starting to bring some heroes. Typically, you would see in a Tidehunter lane, right? You can a lot of times feel pretty confident in sieging down the tower, and he got it fairly low, but those couple of fights, less so. Bottom lane, Ice Blast into the chains. They got themselves the kill onto Pure, forcing that ult earlier. It pays off big. So the Wraith King will be the first casualty here for BetBoom.
Which is a very convenient kill right in this bottom lane, like we were saying. So
15-minute Tormentor about to
set up
spawn.
for success now. And I think you just want to wait for the Beastmaster Blink. He's getting close, about 600 more.
This is a really nice timing, actually, from Falcons. Like, you can bring your Alchemist down here very quickly and take this. He actually TPs right now, so they are exactly doing that. They want to pressure this Tormentor. They want to take this gold off the map, build a further lead. And they have really good shards if you get lucky, right? You don't want this to go to the Muerta, so we'll see how, what Gaben will bless them with this game, but BetBoom unable to contest, and crit, hold up, buddy, falling very low, he dies! That hurts, but they get the right shard. It goes to Snake King, you're very happy.
Necessary sacrifice for good luck.
Absolutely necessary.
Now the thing is, the Blink is coming to the Beastmaster. We've seen the kill that just happened. You need the Ice Blast to prevent any healing coming in. Miero is now set up. Just Blink, Roar, the Ancient Apparition. There's going to be a Ravage. You don't have the BKB yet, but it's not going to matter. Like, once you've roared, all the damage is coming out, and AA is a pretty squishy hero. I think he's going to die in that time, especially if the Ravage is delayed because he's not in the same position. Once AA is down, I don't know if you have the damage to easily get any kills, at least on the cores. Maybe pick out a support, a Crystal Maiden, just walking around, you just accidentally hit her, she dies.
Okay, I finally get to talk about something that just reoccurred to me. The Alchemist is something that was in the meta for so long, but Wraith King wasn't. But the matchup is really fun because if you see the boys, you get like 500 gold out of them.
Yeah.
Mid lane, there's going to be the Blink reveal out from Miro. He's going to pop that Kraken Shell, try and buy himself a little bit of time against the Sniper. Deadshot connects, and Amar able to just walk it off, it seems. So he will be perfectly healthy, but GPK will finish off the tower here, thanks to Amplified Amateur and the rest of the team being present. And so bottom lane, though, they do see the Alchemist. They're going to start TPing. No, they'll back away instead. Look for Roshan. You got a Beastmaster, right? You can get the Roshan already.
That's true. I also think you can attempt top since you do have that recall. I see him bringing someone in. They have the Blink Roar. I think you can kill him in that one Roar. Oh, they actually start with Karaomi.
Yeah, Ice Blast off the mark bottom lane, but top side. Let's see, yeah, they're not going to find anything either. Okay, both teams just trying to
he used
find their objectives. Yeah, but here we go. Here's the Roche attempt out from Miro. Beastmaster, once you have the Ags, can very easily solo this, but with a little bit of help, goes much quicker.
Ice Blast still on cooldown. That's the main thing you're scared of when you do this, because you do fall a little bit low. But without Ice Blast, you should be fine.
All right, there we go. First Roche of the game into the hands of Beastmaster. He'll be very happy to hold that for the next few minutes, right? Next Blink initiation, maybe, could backfire. You never know.
Yeah, I know it's a 2K lead for Falcons, but when you have an Alchemist and it's only 2K, I think you're actually a little bit behind there. So I'm still feeling a bit worried for them. I think you're going to have to find a series of good fights around Ice Blast. And Miro, it's been a slower paced game than I expected with the Keeper of the Light, but he has been consistently farming. He's now working on the BKB, and I think he is so scary once he finishes that trio of items. Blink, Ags, BKB. I think the fights become really difficult for Falcons after that.
I definitely agree with you. I think Quinn is the one who's been struggling the most. Like, a lot of the map is being absorbed by like this Tidehunter and this Alchemist, so he's kind of just been left to pick up the scraps in the mid lane for the most part. So I think once he gets to a couple like items that he can really play around, we'll probably see something like that. But bottom lane, another recall potential here, but there is a ward that's scouting this out. Instead, they will see Snake King. There's the roar, and this will be a very easy kill for the Beastmaster.
I mean, look how quickly AA died. So, like, imagine a Ravage comes out. Does it even matter? I think AA is still going to die, and you're going to lose so much damage at that point. So that might be a precursor of how some future fights are going to play out. That's certainly what Miro would like to find. If you can start with either the Ancient Apparition... Actually, I really feel like that's it. I'm looking at the other heroes. Ember's a good pick usually, but he's not having that great of a game. I don't think you have to prioritize him. I think it's really just Ice Blast. As soon as you take it out, you're going to lose so much damage.
Quinn digging a water rune in the river, gets caught from the root from the Crystal Maiden, but the refresh from Caudle locks him down forever.
I mean, you can chain Frostbite. It's 3-second duration, it's a 6-second cooldown, and Keeper has Chakra Magic maxed out, so you just use it on Crystal Maiden, you have a second Frostbite.
That's a 6-second root. Wow.
Yeah, Ember, he lives on mobilities, and you just can't move for 6 seconds. Yeah, of course you're going to die.
That is a really nice find there from BetBoom. Unfortunate for Quinn, just the wrong time to, go fishing in the river.
No, if he was fishing, he could keep moving at the same time.
It's true. All right, smoke up here from Falcons, though. They got to do something, right? Like, we just finished up the BKB here on the Alchemist. That being said, the Radiance is also done on your Wraith King.
Dire's top tower.
They do see Katomi. He's going to channel the Concoction, stun up the Crystal Maiden. Should be a very easy kill. Finished off by Crit with a dead shot as they're looking for him on the backside, but they just don't find it. BetBoom, they're gone.
That's good positioning. Crystal Maiden, you lose the support. Oh well, that's okay. Everyone else got out. That is exactly what his job was, to break those type of plays. So everyone just immediately retreats.
It's been such a patient game from BetBoom. Once they got that like a little bit of early momentum in the lanes, they're just fine to split the map, get whatever pickoffs they can, but then just continue farming. Because the longer this goes on, I have a lot more faith in this tri-core of BetBoom than I do in the side of Falcons. And